Hello, my name is Dr. Noelle Lucas from Blue Oasis Pet Hospital, and I have a little kitten here. We're going to talk about kitten care and how to know if you have a new kitten or find a kitten.
So, Dr. Lucas, how do I know if a kitten's orphaned?
Yeah, so finding a kitten, right, just out in the environment, the first question you're going to have is, where's its mom? Is it orphaned or not? The answer is maybe, maybe orphaned or maybe not be. Cats will leave their kittens by themselves, go out and hunt, and those little kittens are going to be left back in their little shelter or a little enclosure that mom has put them in, and mom will come back. Unfortunately, sometimes moms have gotten into some trouble, maybe have been hit by a car or maybe been injured or attacked by another animal, and the kittens are truly orphaned. I think at that point you just need to leave them where they are and have some just observation time to determine if mom's going to come back, but I would stay kind of far away because you don't want to scare mom from coming back to taking care of them. And if you do determine that they're orphaned, obviously taking them to your veterinarian as soon as you can to seek out medical attention for them is important.
Can I hold a newborn kitten?
Yeah, you can. Newborn kittens, like for example, if you have a cat that has gives birth and you have a newborn kitten in your home or at a shelter, you can hold them.
How do I keep a newborn kitten warm?
So this one's here is about 2 weeks of age, so they do have a hard time regulating their body temperature. So having a warmed heating pad would be okay, but you got to be careful. It can't be too hot, and they can also be burned by a heating pad, so you just need to use caution with a heating pad. You can also take like a sock and grains of rice, or a bag of rice, and put it in a material, so like a sock, warm it up in the microwave, and then really rub that rice around so that you don't have any hot spots, because again, that can burn a kitten, and just providing some additional heat source. But again, it has to be warm to your touch, but not too hot. You don't want to burn a kitten.
How do I care for a kitten without their mom?
So they become a full-time job. They are going to need a safe place to stay, so a small enclosure. They're going to need a bottle and milk replacer that you're going to have to get at the store. We do not recommend cow's milk. They're going to need 24-hour care, so every 2 to 3 hours these little kittens are going to need to be fed, and then they're also going to need stimulation to help them go potty. So by taking some warm cotton balls and some water and rubbing around their little bottoms will help them eliminate. But oftentimes you're going to want to talk to some healthcare professionals on how to care for a newborn.
How do I care for a newborn kitten that's been found with a mother?
So you want to keep mom and the newborn together as much as possible. Mom will do all the work. You don't actually have to take care of a newborn kitten if you've got mom there with the baby. So it's providing a warm, sheltered area for mom, proper nutrition for mom. So just good, healthy food for mom, and she'll take care of her babies.
How do I know if a kitten I found is healthy?
So really you have to look at just their general health, right? If they have like little eyes that are all snotted over and crusted over, if they're not moving around a whole lot and they're pretty lethargic, if they're really skinny, those are going to be indications that that little kitten may not be very healthy. Other than that, it's just what's their outward appearance, and ideally getting them to a veterinarian to assess their health and medical condition.
So what's fading kitten syndrome?
So fading kitten syndrome is where a kitten is not getting enough either nutrition, and they'll start to get low blood sugar, and then they won't nurse or feed as often, and they'll just become quite lethargic. They also may have a lot of intestinal parasites that you don't know about, and so they're getting malnourished through parasites, and then they just start to become more and more lethargic and poor doing, to the point that it can be a fatal issue for these kittens. If you have any questions about a new little cat that you've found or mom and kittens, we do really encourage you to reach out to your veterinarian in your area, or if you're in our community, reach out to Blue Oasis Pet Hospital. We love to help.